Hey everybody, let's talk about bonuses. And while we're at it, entitlement and office culture, because they all go together. How should you bonus your staff? Should you bonus your staff at all? I believe you should. I believe staff should be bonused based on production and based on anything above and beyond their job description. Anything they do above and beyond, especially on a customer service level. What shouldn't bonuses be about? And I know this because I did this early on in my career. You should never bonus at the end of a year, just because it's the end of the year, or if it's a Christmas bonus or a Hanukkah bonus, whatever. Don't bonus at the end of the year just because. That will create, especially if you do it across the board, even if you don't do it across the board, if you do it by seniority and you pay percentages on that way, if you do this at the end of every year, it just becomes an entitlement. So your staff thinks that they're going to get a bonus at the end of every year, regardless of if they did a good job or did a terrible job. So what is that bonus doing? All it's doing is it's creating an expectation from the staff. The staff is not going to be doing any more or less. They're just going to be doing the same thing. So bonuses at the end of the year just for the sake of doing it is a really bad idea and creates terrible office culture, especially if you give the same amount to everyone, because your staff understands that some people work harder than others. And if everyone gets the same bonus at the end of the year, it creates resentment. And it creates resentment because they think you don't really care about what anyone does. You're just doing it and taking the easy way out and the lazy way out. So if you're going to bonus on production. And at this point, if you're not doing that, you need to have an office meeting and say, listen, I know we've been giving bonuses at the end of every year. Unfortunately, this is not what's best for the office and the culture. And we are going to be giving bonuses on a production basis, and it will be random. Those are the best types of bonuses. To give a bonus at a point where you catch someone in the act of doing something great. And at the end of that day, you bring them into your office and say, listen, I heard you did this, or I saw that you did this for a patient or for another staff member. I'm going to give you a couple $100, whatever it's going to be. And that means the world to your staff. They see that you're paying attention. They want to know that you're paying attention to them. You don't have to pay attention to them all day. They don't need that, but they need a little bit of it. Everybody does. So pay attention to your staff. Bonus on production. I hope that was helpful. Have a great day, everybody. Take it easy.
Thank you for listening, and be sure to tune in to the next episode of Blindspots with Dr. John Ormondo.